It is getting to that point where I don't even look at everything anymore. Did I do this? Did I do that? Nah. And I'm gonna do this. Send. Thank you very much. I said send. Arigato gozaimasu. Oh, I'm sure y'all are fine. How you doing? Tweeting. Just doing my notifications that, hey y'all, I'm streaming, doing some things. Yeet. I'm saying yeet. I'm a terrible, terrible person. Such a bad wife. Oi. Dolan hates it when I say yeet, but I say it anyway because I'm just that edgy. I don't care, I just have fun. Isn't that the point, to have fun? Oof, you guys are still alive. Ah, yes, Dolan and I are still alive. Hey, Goobs, how you doing? Hey, Aki. Yeah, I'm alright, just doing my own little goob thing, I guess. I'm thinking I'm probably going to start with some Illustrator stuff. Gonna put on Illustrator. Still working on, bits of everything. This is another one of those doing bits of everything stream. Yeah. How am I? Things are good. I love your videos. Oh, thanks. There's going to be a video coming out tomorrow, so keep an eye out. And I think that it'll probably become a regular series if I can do it properly, and it also depends on how it goes. If people actually like it, because if they don't like it, then there's no point in me trying to do a series from it, Gooby streaming at a time I can catch, shocking. Yeah, I decided to start a little bit earlier, just a little bit. I would have started even earlier, but I actually had a couple of things I needed to do. When I say I need to do it, it's more like I could do this at some later time, but if I don't do it now, then I'm probably never going to do it. Hey, thanks, Flux Captain Davy. I said that right? If not, then I apologise. No, that's okay. I can stream weekends now because I usually work Monday. Although this week I've been asked if I can work Sunday and Monday, which is fine because I was asked in advance. It wasn't like a last minute. So, yeah. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm streaming today, but tomorrow I am working, so this is the last possible time that I could stream. I don't have any particular time that I need to finish, but we will definitely be playing some games, and if people want, we can do some more of the visual novel. It's up to you guys though. If you guys aren't in the mood, then I won't do it. I'm happy to just play Jackbox, but I would like to do some art first. That's okay. Are you hyped for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I think it'll be very interesting, yes. Hey Topaz. Welcome. A new base. Cool. Dolan got a new watch recently. The watch that he had for the last couple of years, the strap broke. And unfortunately, the model that he has, they don't sell it anymore. So he tried to buy a new wristband, but it was really complicated and we couldn't really figure it out and it didn't really fit him anyway. So Dolan decided, I'm just going to buy a new one. It sucked because his watch was still perfectly fine. It was just the band. Yeah. You have to study? No worries about that. Make sure you study and get them good grades. I'll probably end up needing to look at a reference soon. They killed off a ranger. Ooh, that's deep. In my time zone, it's Friday, but whatever. Well, here in Australia, it is Saturday, and it should be late Friday for you guys, so... Nice. I love Splatoon. Awesome. I like the designs. Can't really say that I did play it, but I played against a whole bunch of people that were, like, really good, so it was kind of like... Yeah. You want to play against people that are your own level, not people that are, like, experts. Why don't you talk in Planet Dolan? Because there's a lore that, or a story that hasn't really been told yet, unfortunately. But Gooby can't talk because she had a spell put on her. It is Saturday for me. I'm pretty sure in the title of the stream I say Saturday. Yep, Saturday stream, art and games, and then I've got oh whoa just because I'm a cool kid. How long does it take you to make something like this? The drawings? It depends on if I know the characters well enough. I'm pretty sure I did this in a Let's Draw, so there's probably a stream back somewhere. Probably even has this as a thumbnail where it'll actually show how I did it. Hey, we're doing the O-Woes. Awesome. Should I get Pokemon Eevee or Pikachu? That is your choice. Dolan and I are getting, we're getting Eevee because I'm an Eevee person. All-day marching competition tomorrow. Well, best of luck with that. Went from being mute to a spell. What kind of things do you guys think of? Well, my character is mute, but the lore is that there was a spell put on her, and you know, I don't really want to spoil anything on the off chance that Dolan actually does get to tell the story someday. You know how it is with timing and, you know, commitments and all that. You don't have to get Eevee just because I get Eevee. I'm getting Eevee because I like Eevee. It's 9:41 for me too. That's awesome. Still awake, I hope. Not too tired. It seems like you guys are probably around the same time. Oh, wow. What's been happening since I last came to stream? Well, on one of them I was really emotional and kind of, you know, embarrassing. But, you know, we all get emotional from time to time. Mine just happened to be during a stream. The only reason I got so emotional was because I was watching a really emotional anime. And I have since, wouldn't say moved on because it's still with me, but yeah, it was just an emotional anime. Damn. Nothing wrong with being tired. I've actually gone reverse. I've ended up going to bed earlier than what I normally do. I don't know, because Dolan's been going to bed earlier, so I end up, you know, napping next to him, and then I end up falling asleep. I don't know, maybe Dolan just has that pull. You'll lie in April. Oh my god, how did you know? I didn't even say it. Yeah, you'll lie in April. Beautiful and very well, you know, good story, you know, very well, you know, the story's really good, but you see, the thing with Snoopy is she's actually a high school kid, so she can't exactly drop everything and just do work for, you know, PD. Yellow in April you talked about in Discord. Yes, I did, because it really did affect me. I think I will watch it again with Dolan maybe in a couple of years, because he just saw some really intense bits, and I tried to tell him, you know, it's not all intense. You just happen to come in on those, you know, on those bits, you know. Christmas cat? No. No. How old is Snoopy? Snoopy is 16 now. She's 16? Yeah. Well, I'm 26, so therefore she's 16 because there's 10 years difference between us. And the reason why there's 10 years between us is because we have different dads. Well, my brother also has my brother has the same dad as Snoopy. I'm the outlier. I'm the one with a different dad. But, you know, that's just how some families go. Nothing wrong with that. Well, there you go. You're the same age as Snoopy. Who's more mature, that's time will tell. Now, the anime I'm talking about, which other people have mentioned in chat, is You'll Die in April. It's the dad feud. No, there was no dad feud because my dad just kind of let my mum take me and that was it. Hey Mimi, welcome. I can't even tell if I'm doing this right. I'm just kind of winging it. That's okay, Topaz. Not everyone's gonna like the same anime. I'm pretty sure that there are some people out there that can't even stand Dragon Ball, and yet I will recommend it to everyone. This is a very interesting question for those of you who know. If you were going to recommend Sailor Moon to someone, which one would you recommend them to start with? The original 90s, Sailor Moon Crystal, or the one that they did recently, which is still the 90s anime but with different voices, and they actually call Usagi and not Serena. Excuse me. Original 90s. Fair enough. I can speak Swedish. That is awesome. How'd you meet Hellbent in the team? Well, I haven't actually met them, but basically through email. Dolan put up, job ads. They answered as like, hey, I would like a job. Here's my stuff. Yeah, fair enough. There is a mod openly speaking in chat. Yeah, we have mods speaking in chat openly. It's totally fine. Yeah, I'm going to be doing bits of this and bits of that. I am going to, do more on, I want to try to finish Bowsette, maybe, because I'm very close to finishing. I've only really got to do detailed coloured, and that's it. Those two sailors with original names and context. Fair enough. Why is laptop repair so expensive? Because the part they need to replace is practically the motherboard. Do you still remember me, Goop? Yeah, I've seen Pringle #1. Yeah, I see you. And yes, I do have Pearl on the other side that you just can't see her because she's blocked. When did this live stream start? Oh, it was just a bit after 12:30, I think. You're not that late, that's fine. But I will probably leave for a second to refill my water and possibly get another coffee. No, I shouldn't need another coffee. I'll be fine. I actually do have some music that I can play now. I've got YouTube copyright-free music, so it's cool. Nothing I can sing along to, but yeah, better than nothing. I'll be lurking in the background quietly. That's okay, you don't have to chat every time. Yeah, well, it's, as far as I've been told, it's basically the motherboard for this laptop, but it's called something else. It's my favourite voice out of these. Pringle, Hellbent, Nixie, Dolan, or yours? You think I'd pick my voice as my favourite? My voice is weird. I think that Dolan definitely has a unique charm to him, though, so yeah. I do like Hellbent's voice. What's your favourite song and artist? Well, my favourite song at the moment, it does vary, but one of my favourite songs is still, Journey from Journey. Don't Stop Believing from Journey. One of my favourite artists, there's Pink, there's Linkin Park, Queen, like R.E.M. or something. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have the paperwork, but it says my name on it, so yeah. Yeah. Hellbent picked on me, so I don't watch him anymore. Fair enough. Yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just Hellbent's voice, though. That is literally Hellbent's voice. Like, he's not putting anything on. That's just his voice. Yeet. If I say yeet too much, you can feel free to just say, oi, stop it. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop, but as long as I'm aware of it. It's almost the new oh whoa. Almost. What's 1 + 2 inches? I don't know. I don't do maths. You guys know I don't do maths. You've seen me in Trivia Murder Party. I'm awful. Yeah, say yeet. My voice sounds weird on camera. Fair enough. My sister started me on yeet, so blame her. If you want to blame anyone, blame her. You just message her, "Hey, Snoopy, you're the reason that Gooby says yeet all the time." Who has advice to survive 6th grade? This is probably going to be bad advice, but 6th grade is pittance compared to high school. Hey, Crudy Game. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice day. My favourite animation that I voiced in, well, considering that most of the voicings are pre-recorded, well, you know, because it's just my noises, so, yeah. My favourite would have to be that Doopy Snoopy Goopy one. Goopy. Oh my god, even I'm not saying it right. Gooby Snoopy Doopy. Does your sister have a YouTube channel? Yeah, just look up Sacred Snoopy and you'll find her. She's there. She's not really too sure what she's doing with the channel. She has a few different ideas, but she's kind of a bit all over the place at the moment. What do I think of the Venom movie? To be honest, we didn't even get through the previews. I know that someone actually asked me, so what was the deal with that? It's not like we had a, you know, preconceived, oh, you know, we're just going to walk out or anything. No, Dolan wasn't feeling too well, so we left. He just thought he'd make a funny spin on it. Just thought he'd try to, you know, add a bit of drama. Yeah, I know 5 times 5 equals 25. I have to think about that for a sec. I am not a maths person. Never have been, never will be. Nothing against it. It's just not... It doesn't mesh with me. Asking someone who their favourite member of the PD group is like asking me who my favourite child is. Or it's like asking a mother who their favourite child is. Dolan is working across the hall. He's doing some PD stuff as far as I'm aware. Maths is my worst subject. Dolan is alright, but as I've said before, I'm not too sure how many of you know this, but he has kidney stones. That's a life sentence. So he just has to be aware of it. And I'm allowed to say this. I made sure that I'm allowed to say this because I don't want to, you know, infringe on his privacy or anything like that. But no, he has kidney stones. So he's gonna have to deal with that. Do I have any tips for a new YouTuber? Just see, I actually think that I kind of cheated in a way, not on purpose, but I already had about 10,000, probably even more subs before I actually started, you know, streaming because people saw my channel and they're like, hey, it's Gooby, where are your videos? Do your videos. Hey, Silver, welcome. Nice to see you again. So I'm not really the right person to ask when it comes to how do you, you know, set up YouTube because I kind of had a head start. It wasn't my intention. I didn't even intend to, you know, do YouTube. I only had a channel so that I could talk on the, you know, on the YouTube chats. That was it. And then everyone was like, when are you going to upload a video? When are you going to upload a video? So I was like, okay, maybe I could do something. So, but I'm just being honest. I had a heads up, so I'm not the right person to ask. That I don't know. See you, Pringle number 1. I hope you have a nice day. Yeet something at Dolan. Dolan would threaten to divorce me if I yeeted at him. He's already done that. Like, whenever I say yeet in front of him, he does this, like, face. He's like, don't do that. He's a funny man, though. What'd you edit on? I recently edited a video that is going to go live tomorrow on what's it called? iMovie on Mac. Hey, Critty Game Boy, pretty sure I saw you earlier. But you've tagged me, so I'm saying hi. Not that that's always going to work. Yeet something around, Dolan. Oh, I see what you did there. Maybe. You've actually contacted Snoopy. Damn. Never get in front of Dolan. Don't worry, I did see it, Kaiser, but I did I was talking about something else at the time, so I couldn't exactly stop what I was saying and just say hi. That's the awkward thing when you've got, a few messages at the same time. Yeah. Are you going to do a live stream tomorrow? No, tomorrow I'm working. My next possible live stream would have to be Tuesday maybe, because I'm working Monday as well. I've been asked in advance and I said it was alright, so I was aware. That's okay. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah. You need to join the Patreon Discord because I, keep everyone updated mostly in there. I did send you an invite link, but I don't think you've seen it. There's been 2 Patreon streams so far. Second one went a lot better because, hey, I didn't have to fiddle around with the computer for ages trying to get people to actually see the picture. That was fun. And now to do all this stuff. The buttons. No, I could probably just work on the face, actually. Do the lips quickly. Try to duplicate what I... Well, it would help if I actually selected it properly. Gotcha. It varies, to be honest. It's just whenever I, have a spare moment. I'm just going to zoom in as much as I can so that I can actually... Even then, I still didn't get it quite on the spot. It's alright. I think Splatoon has a, it has a really cool style. I need to get my computer working myself. Fair enough. But no, I have done a couple of Patreon streams, but I've also, left the link on the Patreon so that you can, watch it again if you want. I don't know. See, Snoopy's in high school and she's, busy with high school work. So, yeah. Oh my. Oh, it's cute. Pets are cute. Alright, I'll see you, Nobian. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Brad, there are some things that just should never be spoken about again. Let's just say neither of us want to talk about it. She's trying to do, she's just trying to do her own thing. She is likely going to, she's going to try to study in Japan when she does uni. So, we'll just see how that goes. What am I going to be drawing tonight? I'm just working on a bunch of different works. Might do a few mini commission things. When do you think you'll get another 1 million sales? Well, I need to get the first 1 million first. I'm personally not fussed. I mean, I'm this close to 30,000. I was perfectly happy with 20, so... Numbers are awesome, but it's not something that I'm striving for. Oh, that's a shame. How's my day? Well, considering that all I've really done today was get out of bed, have a coffee, had breakfast, then came up here and fiddled for a little bit, and then started streaming. That's my day so far. Hey Caleb, 2 months has it been? Wow. Oh, that's a shame, Crystal. Dolan probably would have liked to see that. He's a Halloween nerd. It's a shame we don't really celebrate it here in Australia. Okay. Gooby is dog or mermaid? She's a mermaid human dog hybrid. I actually make my costumes. That is awesome. Snoopy would like to make her own costumes, but there's just a part of her that is like, it'd be easier just to buy it. Nice hot chocolate. Oh, that would be delicious. Well, you see, in Australia, Halloween is sort of more of an American holiday. That's all. I mean, I never really grew up celebrating it. I did want to go out trick-or-treating one time, and my mum was just like, nah, don't do that. It's an American thing. Same as, and I know this is probably going to, you know, annoy some people, but we don't do Thanksgiving here either. But we go crazy with Christmas. Like, Christmas is our, you know, big thing here. You'll be covered with blood and gore. Well, good for you. I think I'm dressing as like some kind of, I don't want to say goth. Goth is the wrong word. No, it probably is goth. Dressing as some kind of like goth witch or something for Halloween this year. There might be photos, but I can't guarantee that. No, I don't. Let's see the lips. Yeah, the lips are pretty good. Dull. Oh, wow. Damn it. Is Danger Dolan gonna blow our minds with truth? If you think he does, then yes. We haven't really established the law, but the basic thing is that Gooby gets around in a fishbowl or something like that. You've probably seen it in some DTSs. Is that Splatoon? It is Splatoon, yes. I've done a couple of pictures of Marina now. I'm going to Disney World, so no Halloween. I have Halloween stuff in Disney World. I'm positive. Millie Moody, nice name. You're perfectly allowed to celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just not something we do here in Australia. We just kind of, I suppose Christmas is kind of a combination of both. How's it going with Dolan and the crew? No, can't complain. Funny. Yeah, Elwyn tried to flush me down the toilet. When I saw that, I laughed. It was funny. Well, some holidays are celebrated in other countries more than others. For example, my birthday isn't celebrated, not because it's my birthday or anything like that, but my birth date isn't, you know, celebrated really in Australia. In a lot of places, what they do is they wear green, or I suppose they just get drunk. But in Australia, it's just like, hey, it's another day. I don't think it's even a public holiday. I don't even get a public holiday for my birthday. St. Patrick's Day, for those who are curious. My birthday is St. Patrick's Day. Fair enough. Thank you. But it's not overkill or anything like that, but Christmas in Australia is kind of like a combination of you know, it's fat. I think it's basically they combined Thanksgiving and Christmas in the one. That's kind of what I meant. Parades. You guys get parades on my birthday. Not that it matters, I mean, it was St. Patrick's Day before it was my birthday, so, yeah. Wow, okay. It was kind of funny that my birthday's on St. Patrick's Day because, green, you know? My favourite colour is green. I've just always found that funny. Yeah. Or maybe I just have a weird sense of humour. Can you show us Dolan's face? If Dolan decides to pop over for a quick hello, then sure, but I can't guarantee that. I can't ask him to stop what he's doing and just come over. I could, but that's kind of taking advantage of my position as wife. Birthday's next week. That is awesome. Hope you have a nice day. I think this is my first stream on dark mode. I wouldn't know, but okay. Cool. I am German Canadian. Cool. No, Dolan is definitely Australian. He was born in Australia, like me. Both Australians. Yeah, I don't see dark mode. I suppose I just go with white because whatever. Hey, diminu. Blah. Forgive me. Names aren't my best. Where are you doing a live stream? My bedroom. I have my desk. It's a big bedroom. I have my desk in here. We have 40 people here. Well, that's nice. Hello to the 40 of you. I suppose because it's a different time to my usual stream, some of the usual mods aren't here. 20. Awesome. I can remember when I was turning 20, it was like, okay, I am this close to being an adult. Turning 13. Cool. $22. That's awesome too. Everyone's birthdays are awesome. Where does Dolan do his stuff? Across the hall. In his study. Now, if I had my laptop, I could literally pick it up, just go over there and say, "Hey, honey, say hello to the stream." I think he's actually voicing now, I think. Yeah. Show me Dolan's face. You can easily find it on Google. He's not exactly secretive about it. He actually, the picture he's using is actually a picture that we took in Japan. Except he cropped me and Snoopy out of it because we weren't pretty enough. No, I joke. 1998? How did I get the name Gooby? Well, we took it from the memes. We'll maybe play some horror trivia. Soon enough. I just want to do some art first. Name. Well, while I may have thought the beginnings of our name was a little bit, you know, silly, I actually like Gooby. I think it fits me. Yeah, I do kind of forget how young some of you guys are. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But as I've said before, and I'm not shy about it, you guys might think wow, Gooby's old, but I'm 26. Dolan, despite what some pages say, he is 27. You're old enough to drink in some European countries. Well, isn't that nice when you're old enough to drink? I can literally just combine the two. Yeah. Combine the 1, 2. Oh, Mimi, you're precious. Sorry. 26 is still kind of young, but in the scheme of, you know, most people that I hear, I'm probably one of the oldest. And there's nothing wrong with that. Being older just usually means you've had more experience in life. I see that most of the chat is 16. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good age. I can impart my wisdom if you guys want my wisdom. Because I haven't exactly, you know, had the perfect, you know, upbringing, you know. It's not my mum's fault or anything like that, or it's not really anyone's fault. It's just a matter of circumstances. Yeah, no, I know that. Where's Brian? He's old. Brian is younger than me. Thanks, Sane Viper. I appreciate the comment. Any comment. Even like the boo you suck ones or the you ugly, it's like, well, that's your opinion. It doesn't actually offend me if you say something bad about me. It's if you try to badmouth someone that, you know, or something that I care about, that's when I get upset. You can badmouth me all you want and I'll say, hey, it's probably true. But if you try to badmouth anyone else, I'll be like, you can't do that. I'm over 40, so 26 is young. Fair enough. Notice me, please, and how are you on this lovely day or night? It is currently 1:12 p.m. There are times when I probably wouldn't even be streaming yet. And in this case, I've been streaming for about 36 minutes. So, Mr. Snorlax. Hi, I can't read your language, I'm sorry. Hey, Striker Vlogs. Yeah? When your mods gets clapped in the chat, the attacker will get banned. We'll see. Once you hit 40, you're basically old. Well, you see, the thing is, and I don't really like to talk about it, but with my stupid chronic fatigue body, sometimes it makes my body feel like it's 40 sometimes. Like, I get exhausted so easily, it's no fun. But I know I'm not the worst one out there. There are some that, you know, are doing way worse. Perry, you've been exposed. Thank you for exposing yourself here. No, it's very sweet of you, Mayan. 2018, yes it is. Speaking of, Dolan and I were watching the original Spider-Man movies. The when was it? Well, just yesterday actually. We finished Spider-Man 2. I don't know if we're going to watch the third one because we both kind of agree that it could have been better. I can draw milk cartoons very well. Milk cartoons. Okay, cool. Gooby didn't accept my bully. Oh, you got me. Hey, Maria Ferraro. Welcome. How you doing? No. I think I might need to make this about that. Yeah. It is Marina from Splatoon, yes. What? God. Yeah, I was wondering, what are milk cartoons? Milk cartons. Yeah, that makes sense. It's good. Scorpions? It depends on whereabouts in Australia you live. Like, there are definitely some parts more dangerous than others, that's for sure. I think this was meant to be like that. Maybe. Am I late? About 40, but that's okay. I've just been working on picture bits and pieces. I said I was going to work on a bunch of other things, but I've ended up just concentrating on this. So Sydney Funnelweb, yeah, those are dangerous. Does Dolan have kangaroos as friends? I don't think we've actually met a kangaroo that said hello, mate. Adult movie stores still exist. There are a couple of video movie stores, but I'm not entirely sure what type they are. It depends on where you go. You just got to be careful. That's all. Face. It's nice to have done the face. I should probably move on to doing a little bit of pearl now. I still haven't figured out how much detail I want to do. Oh, he might. He's just shy. He hasn't actually walked up to a kangaroo and said, "How you doing?" Really? I'm happy. You're welcome. I hope it goes well. Ha! Post a picture of upside down bread. Is it Australian bread? I get it. Land down under. Ha ha. That's funny. Do I play Splatoon? No. I'm a fraud. I watch the games. I don't play the games. It gives me a chance to draw them while Dolan plays. I do have a little bit of a headache, but I'll be alright. Golden old weaving spiders are cool. I might need to look that up. What do you think of Hellbent? He's actually really nice. What would I do for $1 million? Box a kangaroo blindfolded. Be careful. Kangaroos are actually very deadly. Like their back feet are really, really strong and their claws are nasty. Oh, that's okay, Kyle. Hopefully you've had a nice time. Yeah. That's good. Does your character reference Goofy? More Gooby from the Dolan Duck comics from years ago. It was like one of the first memes. Technically speaking. Right. Where'd you get the mermaid design? I drew it. I like I've said before, my sister and I were just being silly at work. Yeah, I know a lot of our stories start with we were being silly. And yeah, we were just being silly at work. And we were sort of joking, it's like, okay, so what can we do with this, Gooby character? Because Dolan did not want another anthro, and he did not want another humanoid character, so we kind of had to come up with something outside of the box. And that's what we did. I think the rat one. Do you think that I can be an artist? If you want to, you can. That sounds very cliche, but if you have passion for something, you will get good. Where is Sacred Snoopy? She's probably working actually. She has a second job now. Like she was working for our parents at the shop like what I do, but she's also working at a place very close by as well, where she actually gets paid. I've always wanted to do music, well then do music. The only thing that's really been there for me, like when it comes to all my life things, is all I've really had on, art's pretty much always been there for me. Like whenever I've been in a bad mood or whenever I've been, going through a bad bit in life, I would just draw something and I would feel 1,000,000 times better. So drawing for me, it doesn't feel like a task. Okay, sometimes it sort of does feel a little bit like a job, but I suppose that comes with any job or with, any work. But drawing for me has always been like my escape. Mimi already had her character when she joined Planet Dolan, so if you already had a character when you joined, then you basically just use that one. Have you met Pringle the One? No, but I have spoken to him before. Alright, I'll see you, Carl. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. Hey, Packstar, welcome. How you doing? I just got to do something quickly. There we go. I should have done it earlier, but I did it. All good. Hey, how you doing? Can't complain. Just drawing. I don't know. Never say never. Oh, that's very sweet. I think it'd be really nice if eventually, you know, things start picking up a little bit. That I could actually, you know, or me and Dolan could, you know, travel and actually, you know, meet people. Who's the creepiest stranger you ever met? I don't know, I find it kind of weird when people just randomly start talking to you on public transport. It's like, dude, I'm doing something here. I don't know who you are. How can I trust you? Well, to be fair, Tenora has been around for a while. They are helping me out on Patreon, and I still owe them a picture from a while ago, which I am working on just in my own time. That's funny. Oh, that's nice. No. Cats, huh? Or pets. Doesn't have to be cats, it can just be pets. I know that feeling. Did I sneeze? Why aren't you a narrator on SPD or Planet Dolan? Because okay, there's a few reasons, but one of the main reasons is I did a couple of narrations and I was heavily teased. And it hurt Dolan way more than it hurt me. I'm like, oh no, this is okay. And it hurt Dolan to see all those comments, so that's the main reason why I'm not a voice actor. Have I heard of Elfin Light before? Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily just a matter of, you know, being here. It's also a matter of general behavior. Guess what I'm doing right now? I have no idea. You are probably sitting down at your computer, you might be doing some drawing, or you might be watching something, and then you might have the stream in the background. People do that, that's fine. You were great on the narration. Well, thank you. I did have people that liked it though, but Dolan just did not like the criticism. He hated seeing me put down, so he was like, okay, the best way I can avoid this is not to make you a voice actor again. And to be honest, I was kind of sick when I did the voices. I had a bit of a stuffy nose. I do remember that. But I still did my best. I, you know, went by Dolan's instructions. He's actually very good with, you know, what's it called? Teaching's the wrong word, with pronunciation and, you know, helping you do the lines. That's probably the wrong word, but it's what I mean. Well, I was sick at the time. Can't help it that you're sick. And still sick. Oh, you joined the art contest at your school. Well, good luck with that. I was in an art contest not too long ago. You might even see my competition. I only do the air quote because we end up, you know, becoming really good. We end up, you know, getting along really well. I did this thing called quick draw at Madfest, and while I didn't win, I still won one of the categories, which was most skilled. So I can take that away from it. And I had so much fun. It wasn't about winning at all. It was just about having fun. It would be great if you did another. Well, if you guys do a petition as like Dolan, make Gooby voice one more time. You never know. That's cool. I started to like art because of you. I like comments like that. I like that I've been able to, you know, possibly help people, you know, want to do art or want to, you know, become better artists or better versions of themselves. Oh, Aki, you will win one. I can guarantee you will win one at some point because we will play that game quite a bit. You will win one. I'm thinking at the moment that I'll probably just, we'll just stick with Jackbox and I will do the visual novel probably next week. Hey, I had a lot of fun with that, and Snoopy had a lot of fun as well. The best thing about that was we were actually right next to each other when we were, you know, when she was voicing. Like, my reactions were genuine to what she was saying. And we ended up, you know, having to re-record quite a few things because we were just laughing so much. It was great. I have been meaning to work on this for a while, but I've just kind of put it on the back burner. Even Doopy thought the video was so cute. Yeah. It's funny. And the hissing thing was funny. Will you do something for Halloween? Dolan does want to have a Halloween, you know, get together, but we're not going to stream it. We're just going to, you know, just do it amongst friends. What time is it at your place? It is almost 1:30. Almost. Very close. You'll be alright. People in the chat seem to be pretty chill, so you're cool. What kind of job training is this? That's good. I'm glad that you all are having nice days. But I would be honest, if I was having a bad day, I would say, yeah, nah, it's not great. The funny thing is I actually try to, you know, if someone asks me genuinely, how are you? If I say I'm feeling crap, I feel so weird. Because the general thing when you see people is, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. But if you say, no, I'm not feeling great, then, you know, it just makes things awkward. So it's better to just say, I'm fine. How would you design a skateboard? Don't know, it depended on what designs you wanted. We usually get 30 people here. That's about the average, about 25, 30, yeah. How do you do live streams? With OBS and YouTube. Obviously, because I'm streaming on YouTube. I think I could potentially do all this, but I'm just going to do segments. My own board. I'd probably put a picture of Gooby on it. Wait, why did it do that? Sometimes Illustrator does things and I'm like, why did you do that? As you literally heard me say just there. Hey Lab, welcome. Hope you're having a nice day. Of course, now I need to fix this up and make it actually align again. That was easier than I thought. Well, I'm honest. I try to be as honest as I can with, you know, with people, with myself as well. Like the other day, Dolan was, you know, asking me, are you okay? And I kept on saying, I'm fine, even though I knew I wasn't. I think he knew as well, but we just didn't talk about it. Someone else is doing a live stream? That's totally cool. You're allowed to watch other people. You could even watch both if you wanted to. But that's up to you. Not going to tell you what to do. I'm not that kind of person. And if I ever do that, just realize that it's not me, it's some hacker or something. It's like, that's not Gooby. What's it like with Dolan? It's amazing. He's a sweetheart. okay? Are you okay, honey? You've been hit by ch-ch. There is an easier way I could do this, but if I do that one bit, then it's going to make the rest. No. Yeah. Yeah. No, I've decided I'm going to do this a different way. I was originally going to do a weird thing, but nah, I'll just live paint it. It'll be easier. It'll look better. Otherwise, I'm going to make it look really weird. I mean, it'll look okay once the black goes in, but before that, it's just going to be weird. It's like, what are you doing? Does any of the Planet Dolan cast skateboard? Possibly, but I'm not sure. Dolan doesn't. Love to meet all the PD crew. We would all like to meet each other, for God's sakes. We have not all been in the same room, ever. It's one of the things that Dolan wants to do. Like, if we can afford it, we're going to go to Comic-Con in the US next year, and we're going to try to, you know, get the gang together and, you know, actually all be in the same room and actually say hi. I think that would be pretty cool. Game soon. Don't rush me. Save your work. Have I saved this at all this entire time that I've been streaming? I'm terrible. Save your work. Usually what I do is I finish something and then I click save and then it turns out I didn't save it the entire time. It's like, oh, whoopsie daisy. Because playing their own characters is a con. Well, I kind of have a Gooby outfit, but not a mermaid tail. But I have a Gooby color. You know, I have the top, and I've also got a skirt that's very, very similar color. I just have to. Oh, there's always going to be a new trend. Any cons about Kangaroo Island? When you say Kangaroo Island, are you talking about Australia or the actual Kangaroo Island? Because there is a place called Kangaroo Island on Australia. Do you have the hat? Not exactly. I have this hat though. This is my Halloween hat that Dolan bought for me in Japan. You can support whatever you want. Just be aware that not everyone's going to have the same opinion as you. That's all. We actually do have a Kangaroo Island. I can so top that hat. Do I know Dway? Some people are actually calling me their queen for a while, and I'm like, what? Ah! The hat puns. Stop it, you're killing me. I know the way. God, that meme seemed to last a lot longer than what it needed to. No offense. Or anything. It was funny. Don't get me wrong. Where's Dolan? Dolan is working in his study across the hall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to select all of this though, which is annoying. Now I do this. It's this trick in Illustrator. It's which one is it? It's Live Paint, Make, and then I can do this. Just gotta find the goddamn tool, that one. Make it black. For some reason it's sectioned off bits. And for some reason I can't do that one. Oh, because I need to select that too. That's why. There we go. Now it's added in. Yeah. And Keyboard Cat just became the Bongo Cat. Don't you just love when memes become random like that? So now we have the masks. Bowsette though. I drew Bowsette. It came out okay. I'm still working on it in bits and pieces. Well, Luigi. I haven't really seen any fan art of that. I've seen like one. It was pretty cool. Bowsette memes. I just find it really funny that Bowsette is kind of canon, but not really. Most of you have probably, seen the post though. I just find it hilarious. How much longer will you stream? Gooby, people are making XX of you. That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't mean I'm going to look at it. Definitely not going to look at it. I'm not interested in that. But I'm not about to, go up to people and say, hey, don't do that, because then they'll be like, hey, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to do it anyway. So there's really no point because you're not going to win. What do I think about the giant bugs? Anything bugs, I'm like, nope, just don't. Yeah, that happens. You dropped your phone and it cracked. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Isn't there a Mario character that's basically a trap? Sort of? Mimi disappeared for a little bit. I'm pretty sure she'll be back. Nothing wrong with that. And then I got my really messy drawing back here. Try to interpret what it was I was trying to do. There we go. Mimi's still here. She's just lurking. There's nothing wrong with that. One of my rules on this stream is no politics, so that way we don't have any arguments. Because I know for a fact that there are going to be some people who agree or disagree. Personally, if you're asking me, I don't really understand, what's what when it comes to politics. All I know is that our government isn't doing a very good job right now. The fact that we don't even know who our leader is. Well, we do, but it took a while to get there. It's cute. I didn't do the stars in her eyes. I didn't forget, I just didn't see that right away. Our leader is the one and only. Oh my. Hey, Sabot Sam. Welcome. How you doing? How's the Dolan? He's going alright. Doing his Dolan thing. Yeah, we can talk about whatever meme you want, but try not to bring up politics on stream because I'm aware that everyone's going to have a different opinion and it's better not to fight about something that, isn't necessary. Okay. Well, as long as they're okay, it's all good. You're funny. I love it. $1:40. It's almost 2 o'clock. What's the meanest thing Snoopy's done to you? She dropped a basket on my head and I bled. I had to use, we went through a lot of cloth. That was fun. I suppose people would argue the meanest thing she did to me was the chip. Or the meanest thing I did to her was the chip. It was just... It was just a bad set of circumstances. I was starving. I hadn't had food since noon, and then, you know, her food comes out first, and I'm hungry, so I'm like, oh, she won't mind if I take a chip. I just happened to grab the biggest chip. It was an accident. Completely an accident. I just wanted a chip. It wouldn't have bothered me if it was like the tiniest little crimple. It was fine. And then my food came out probably not even a minute later, probably like 30 seconds later after I'd actually stolen the chip and eaten it. But I still argue I was hungry. Had not eaten in a very long time. The only thing I would have, if I could turn back time, the only thing I would change is I would ask her, can I have your chip? Can I have a chip? I would ask. I just presumed because we were right next to each other that it was fine. But nope. I still get scolded for it. Even Dolan's on Snoopy's side. He's like, you shouldn't have taken a chip. Which I agree with, but I was hungry. And I am sorry for being hungry. It's just funny. Why did you kill the chip? I ate the chip. I was hungry. Haven't you guys ever done anything crazy when you were hungry? That open a chip bag upside down. Silly. Why would you open a chip bag upside down? Unless you're putting it straight into a bowl or something and you're just going to eat it. Then that's fine. It was just one chip. It was just one chip. But it was the biggest chip on the plate and probably one of the biggest chips I've ever seen. But the thing was, I was too far gone. If I put the chip down, then I was going to have to wait for food. And I already had it in my hand. It was tainted by my, my germs. So I just grabbed it and I ate it as quickly as I could. Buys Goob's chips. I'll probably end up having chips later unless Dolan and I have something at home. We are very bad when it comes to picking meals for ourselves. I don't cook. I can cook basic things like pasta or just heating something in the microwave, but usually we'll end up getting takeout. It's horrible. I really shouldn't. But I'm just afraid that, if I start cooking something, then my chronic fatigue's going to, activate itself. Because you don't know. Oh, I made someone want chips in their own bed. I'm sorry. You ever eaten paper? By accident, you have a lolly and bits of paper get stuck to it. So sometimes instead of, just getting rid of it, you eat it anyway. I haven't done that for a while, but it's a thing. Just start carrying chips now. Maybe. Are you pregnant? Nah. Definitely not. I'm just fat. Not fat, but I am overweight for my size and age. Just a little bit, but still. I could have cake, but I shouldn't have cake. No, you're very sweet. Dolan says I'm beautiful as well, so, Ava Jean is one of my favourite YouTube videos. Oh, that guy's hilarious. Now, gaining weight sucks. I used to actually be I was actually considered, skinny at my age. Not now, but I was skinny. I made a lot of people jealous. It's like, why are you so skinny? I used to eat quite a bit. Like, I wasn't really great with my food. And I could eat as much as I wanted and I would not gain weight because I had a high metabolism. Don't ask me how, but I had a high metabolism. And then when I was going at probably about the second year that I was with Dolan, I just ballooned. My weight was just like, no. Are you planning to have kids? It would be nice, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, you know? Yeah, I used to be quite thin. Recent Jason Mraz. The only Jason Mraz I've heard, which is really bad, is the I'm Yours, which we actually did in choir. I like that song. Do you guys want to talk about fighting? Why do I need to study? Because brains. You're like the skinniest person I've seen. That's because I'm not standing up. I actually do have a gut. I'd rather not stand up. What would you name your kids? Well, one of the names that we were the funny thing was, when I first saw World of Warcraft, I've, discovered the name Jaina, and I was like, I'd like to name my first daughter Jaina. And Dolan was like, nah, if you name your kid Jaina, they're going to get called all sorts of weird names in relation to the female body part, if you know what I mean. And so when we got a cat, I called her Jaina instead. So if we have a girl, unless we change our minds, we're going to call our girl Tifa. Yep. We already know the name of our daughter, but we do not know what we would call our son. The only thing we know is that their middle name would probably be the name of Dolan's dad. So we wouldn't necessarily name the kid after Dolan's dad, but he would probably have like the middle name or something like that. But yeah, so for a girl, Tifa. Hey, I love Tifa. Lampus. You never know. We might change our minds. That'll do. Try the name Jamie. It's a nice gender-neutral name. I know Jamie's a gender-neutral name, but I knew someone called Jamie and she was a bitch. Sorry. But then again, other Jamies I've met are amazing, nice. Like, the Jamie that appears in the stream. He's not a bitch. And if he is, I haven't seen it. Hello, Art Trash. Welcome. Now, there's all sorts of names. But yeah, we're going to call our girl Tifa. Why you bully? How do you and Dolan meet? We met at a TAFE course, which is sort of like a tertiary education, so it's not uni and it's not college, sort of like an in-between. And he actually met me before I met him, sort of. Like, he saw me and wanted to, get to know me, and I kind of, left before he got the chance. And that was at the orientation thing. And then when we actually started class, he was actually really stoked to see that I was still there. And so after a quick recess, he actually bumped into me on the stairs and just came up to me and said hello. The thing I did not know until the video came out, and I'm serious about this, I did not know this. He actually darted past people on the stairs to say hi to me. And that is how we met. We met on the stairs. On the way to a computer lab. How do I understand what your OC says? She's talking nonsense. How hilarious would it be if you named your boy Cloud? I don't think so. Maybe Zach. Yeah. See you, Luke. Thank you so much for popping by. Much appreciated. I think Pearl had like stuff on the dress, but I can't be bothered looking at whatever. You've gotten weird? Me? Weird? No. I'm still normal. Well, normal for Gooby, so. I'm pretty sure there's like a thing there, but I was going to add it later. Because I'm lazy. It's like, I'll just add it later. I'll just add it when I do more details. Okay. See, this is the thing. I don't see everything that happens in chat because I only glance at it every so often. Like, I don't see everything that pops up, unfortunately. Tyrone, maybe? You never know. I'm not too sure what to do with this hand. I was thinking of just like kind of ending it here, and that's where the picture cuts off. Because I'm just lazy. Or I could just draw a little bit of the hand. Yeah. I'll just do that little bit there, and then I'll just cut off where the picture is. And that is the laziest thing that I can do, but it's what I'm going to do. Can't really do much anyway because, yeah. So what does the glove look like? It's sort of like... How did you meet Hellbent? Email. I haven't really met him, though, in person. We've spoken to him a few times, but that's about it. Just sort of like that, I think. Russ. Gooby's going to name her first son Sly. I do like Sly Cooper. But I don't know if Dolan would like that. Although he doesn't mind, he likes Sly as well, so maybe. Hope this doesn't screw up too much. No, it's okay. You just sneezed on your phone. Gross. Ah, that's yuck. Name your first child Sly Marbo. What? Now we're having name things. It's like, hey Dolan, chat decided on the names of our children. And he'll be like, what? He's a sweetie. He's a good boy. Name your son Leo. I just think of Leo the lion is the king of the jungle. And however the rest of the song goes, you better run away and hide. Zelda. We'll see. There is more stuff on the dress, but I'll just do this bit here. My fave PD episode. Yeah? Cool. Birdie McBoatface! That's funny. Brian, how you doing, man? Welcome. Xander. They kind of don't. There are actually a few courses that or a few classes you can take in high school. At least at my high school, one was called Money Markets and the Law. So, but I didn't do that one, so I can't exactly judge. Alex or Christian? Christian's a nice name. Alex is cool too. I'm back. Yay. Good for you. Gooby did not name a child Trash Boat. I don't think so, although it does look kind of appealing. I don't think Dolan would like that, though. It is nice that I've just been able to sit down and work on this, because I've wanted to do that for a while. Yeah, that was kind of a joke, though. It's not serious. I mean, as far as I'm aware, Dolan is a lot more conscious about, you know, environmental things. Topaz Lampus McLazuli. That's a mouthful. Anyways, what have I missed? Oh, I've just been working on this, not much else, and just talking about things. Not all of us have, you know, easy lives. It's okay. Don't think so, but okay. Someone has to be happy to see you, Brian. I like Brian, even if he doesn't like himself. He's chill. He has things to say. Sometimes he can be, you know, if he gets really passionate about a subject, he, you know, gets really passionate about it. But apart from that, it's fine. The stream is lagging. I am sorry. We are in Australia. There's not much I can do about being in Australia. Liara. I like the name Liara. I cry tears of lemonade. I'm guessing that's a reference to a show, but I'm not too sure what show. Alright, see you, Perry. Thank you for coming by. Much appreciated. I hope you've had a nice time. Yeah. I don't know. We don't want to name our child something that'll, you know, get them teased, you know? That'll be really sucky. So that's why I wasn't allowed to call our daughter Jaina. How old do I think they are? Probably late teens to early adult, maybe. Probably 20. But I've never been good with age. Never. Joshua's a nice name. Voldemort. Ah! Tom Riddle. Yeah, but we don't have the last name Riddle. Ronald McDonald. Ah! Marina is 19 and Pearl is 21. I never would have guessed that. That is cool. Child be Voldemort. My last name is so long. My last name isn't long, it's just annoying. I think it's okay. Name your child after an anime character you like. Yeah, Christopher Andrew, but I don't think Dolan wants to name them something, you know, just regular either. You wouldn't believe it, but Dolan is actually very picky when it comes to things. My brother likes you. I told him you were married to Dolan. Yeah. We will play some trivia horror, but I am actually getting somewhere with this picture, and I'm quite happy that I've, you know, been working on it. Like I said, I did this on a Let's Draw stream. I'm not too sure how long ago, but yeah. It's fun. That's always funny, isn't it? That which teacher will pronounce it correctly. That's okay, Brian. Everyone does. Alright, see you, Duck Sauce. Have a nice time. Have a nice weekend. Look after yourself, dude. Yeet. Yeah, I said yeet again. Ah! It was the art teacher. Cool. How do we meet Nixium? Dolan had watched his WoW stuff, his World of Warcraft stuff before, and liked his voice. So he's like, "Hey, how would you like to you know, do a narration for me?" And the thing was, Dolan liked the narration so much, he's like, "Why don't I just give you a job?" Not acting like a prima donna. I don't think highly of myself. Me too, my bro. I don't think highly of myself either, and a lot of that is from low self-esteem. I wonder if anyone has actually named their kid Voldemort, or if they're too scared. The yeet disease. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's also the I'm sorry disease, where you say sorry for every little thing, which I do as well. To be honest, I don't really talk to any of them in person as much as I used to. I used to talk to Hellbent every so often because of the PD podcast I'd like to join. But apart from that, I mean, I did also friend Doopy on Pokemon Go. And then I apologized to her for not replying, and then she said that's okay, and I haven't replied to that. You try to make friends, and then it's like I'm just awkward. I am awkward. It's just me. And now to do the zips. This is fun. I have the I'm sorry problem. Yeah. It's a real trouble, isn't it? But I'm not as bad as some people. One of my sister's friends used to apologize for every little thing. She even once apologized to a mannequin. Like, she walked into it and said, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." But I've walked into poles and been like, "I'm sorry," so yeah. I walk into walls and say I'm sorry. It's fun. There we go. The I'm sorry thing. Oh, that's nice. I hope everyone that was nice to me has a nice day. And I'm guessing the people who weren't too nice, they can have an okay day? No. Brian, you're a character. I was also quite quiet. Like, I'm only really talkative when it comes to people I, get along with. Like, Dolan was actually quite shy when we first met, so we kind of just ended up, bringing each other out, I guess. That was nice. I lost on the 9th day. Don't know what you lost, but I'm sorry to hear that. That's okay. I'm thinking of probably doing half an hour. I know for some people you're probably sticking around for games, and we'll play games, but I'm thinking maybe half an hour more of art, might even work on something else, and then we'll play some games. Damn. You saw 2 posts saying just leave, and now you're like, fine, I'll stay then. It's like the ultimate revenge. It's like, fine, I'll stay. Whatever. Why does people have to rude Gooby? I don't know. It's just human nature. I came for some Gooby. Well, this is definitely Gooby. I promise that. I'm not some kind of Android clone or whatever. No, that's nice. I like the comments. Because they're haters. Yeah, I guess we get the occasional hater here, but they're usually, the mods get rid of them pretty quickly, so. Choco. That's a My Hero Academia character. If you go into my Discord, we have a promote yourself channel, so you can feel free to promote yourself in there if you want. That's totally cool. Dolan in a wig. Oh, every time I think of Dolan in a wig, it's that that bit where he's like, "You talking about little old me?" My name is Jeff. Cool, nice to know your name. The Return of Evan Taker. How about Dolan cosplaying as Gooby's character? Wouldn't be impossible. It'd just be weird. It'd just be weird to be like, what are you doing? I just came here to dab. I almost dabbed then, but I can't dab properly. Yeah. Dolan won't fit in a fishbowl. No, I don't think he will, actually. Probably laugh at himself trying to try. They'll be like, what am I doing? Same as me with life in general. It's like, what am I doing? I do ask myself that. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, what am I doing? How many of you guys wake up and you're like, okay, what am I doing? Not necessarily just today, but with life in general. It's like, what am I doing? Happens more often than I'd like to admit, but I do it. Sometimes I'll be working on something and I'll be like, what am I doing? It's true though. And like I said, I'll always be honest. And I can. That's a big mood. Need to zoom in so that actually fits the line. Sometimes the lines just don't line up. And sometimes I have to go into Photoshop and fix it by just erasing it, just getting rid of it. Sometimes they're just not going to want to meet up. I wake up and ask myself, why am I alive? Aww. Hey, I'm new here. Welcome. Hope you have a nice time. Hope you're having a nice day. And if not, I hope it improves. See, I can say that now. And if you're not having a nice day, I hope it improves. I'm going to use that now. If I need to. Some of these aren't straight, but I don't know. Does it really matter? Can you dab, please? Not for less than 20 bucks. Brian, you're such a character. Yeah, that's right. Marina has the belly ring. I forgot about that. Didn't forget because it's there, but I suppose I did forget. Yep. When I wake up, I check my pulse. That's a good thing to do. I suppose it depends on what kind. Where is Mimi? I think she just ducked out for a second. Give me 4 months, that'll be $20 long. Fair enough. Yeah, I say fair enough. Someone called me out on it. I know, it's true. 900. That'll be nice. Someone just walks up to me on the street and gives me 900 and says, this is for your laptop. And I'd only spend it on my laptop. That would be it. You guys want to know a little about me? Yeah? Always happy to learn about people. You know, we've all come from, you know, different backgrounds. Probably all had different, a lot of us have probably had different upbringing, grown up in different cities, different towns, different circumstances. So yeah, I'm always up to, you know people. Oh, that's sweet. Cupcake's back. Awesome. I hate art class at school. Yeah, some classes are a bit all over the place, aren't they? It's about to get really cold. Ooh. This place has learned about me solely through memes. That might be partially true. Thanks to the one time when we were playing Quiplash and you kept beating Dolan and he was just like annoyed. Wow. Gooby, why is art so hard? You do need to have a little bit of patience with art, but once you know the basics, it's fairly, I'd never really say art is simple, but it's easier when you know what you're doing. For one thing, you've got to use references. I would not have been able to draw this without references. Tracing, though, is a no-no. I really don't like tracing. I've probably traced a couple of times in my life, but that was only because I needed to do it for that particular task. Okay, fair enough, Trace. Look after yourself, alright? Damn it. Sometimes it just goes too far. Yeah. Yeah? Really? Say Dagub. Dagub. It's my meme, it's my life, I know. It's funny. Getting cold ass rain here. Damn. I don't mind rain, but not for too long. Like, it's okay if you stand in it for a couple of seconds just as you are, but any longer than that, and it's like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Say I'm not Gooby. I'm Gooby, but I'm not Gooby. Ah! Ah, of course it is. Ah, of course it is. Thank you, Dolan. Thank you for ruining my life with the Dago. Before you go, I loved your work with Planet Dolan. Thank you. That's sweet. I hate the fact I live next to a bar. Oh, it'd get noisy sometimes, wouldn't it? Really got this really crudely drawn testicle here. Ah! Tentacle! 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 Ah! I meant tentacle, I swear. That didn't just happen. I'm sorry. Ah. Whoopsie daisy. Damn it. That's my life right now. Yeah, I said something I shouldn't have said. It was an accident though. It was not like I said it on purpose. Yeah, I know. Got to be very careful. No money for you, Gooby. Ah, that's a shame. Bear back, Gooby. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's right. I ate food just before. Just think of the old. That's funny. That's funny. That was an accident, though. I swear. Didn't mean to say it. People say things like I'm hot. It's like, what? That's just, it's weird. If anyone but my husband compliments my looks, it just feels weird to me. Like, what? Yeah, there was this one time when I was typing and then I accidentally turned the caps on and then I posted it and it's like, Ruby, why are you shouting? It's like, I didn't mean to. Hey, Garth, welcome. There's your money just flying away. Yeah. It happens. Do you have iPhone or Samsung? I have an iPhone. And I did have a bit of problem with that as well, but it's okay now. Does anybody have a Nintendo Switch? Dolan does. Not me per se, but Dolan does. He likes to play the games. He had a couple of friends over the other day and they played Mario Party, the new one. That's fun. I didn't play though because I'm a wimp and I just watch games. Think apart from this a little bit here, which I would like to actually reference it before I, finish it. Yeah. I like saying mate. I'm Australian. I like saying mate. I'm pretty sure that there's like a pattern in Pearl's dress, but I can't be bothered looking at the reference right now. That was... What did Brian say? He said something about high school. Ah, someone was shot. Ew. That's not good. Yeah, I know. That's going to be replayed now. It's like, look at Gooby's mistake. Oy. Yeah, I said a thing by accident. I like cake. I'm making fan art for you, Gooby. That's nice. Thanks. I suppose there's nothing wrong with just having them floating as they are. I don't like saying the C word. I know that it's Australian, but I don't like it. It's too much for me. I can't say it. Unless the person really is one. Like no other word describes them. I refuse to say it. It is mean. It is disgusting. I like cake, but I don't eat it as much as I used to because fat. Yeah, Dolan says the C word, no worries, when he's with his friends, aka Tolop and Margot. True story. He says it, he's not afraid to say it. I'm not a fan of the word, but I'm not about to tell him what to do because... Unless it made me like super duper uncomfortable. Which, you know... I'm cool. Yeah, some people can't live without swear words. Profanities. Have to catch a superhero on the run. Aye. Why is your avatar a mermaid? Because that's just the design that we came up with. It was fun. Yeah, Dolan likes to. He just doesn't like holding back. Hey.
I'm gonna get some food.
Do you want to say hi to the stream?
Hi, stream.
What were you thinking? Okay.
Did you have anything to eat?
I had porridge, remember, but I could eat. Then what I'll have to do is I'll stop streaming, then I'll stream again after I've finished eating, maybe. Yeah. Should probably play a game then. What do I want? Can I get the Parma one?
Yep.
You know what I have on it? Okay. See you soon. There you go. That was Dolan. Did you watch the Football Soccer World Cup? I'm lame. Okay, so I will save this. Save, and we will set a game up. Or I could probably just eat it here, but usually Dolan and I like to eat together. So we probably should eat together. Yeah, I'll tell him that you said hi. I'm going to go on the Steam, and we'll start with Trivia Murder Party. Load for me, please. You can see their pictures online. Hey, Keko. Load. Sometimes it doesn't load. Should probably grab my phone. Alright, I'll see you, Edwin. Thank you so much for popping up. There is a link, I just got to get it to load. For some strange reason... Okay, fair enough, Brian. Come on, Steam. Open up, open up, open up. It's taking its time. No, I haven't quite finished Marini yet. I just realised I haven't quite done all the tentacle bits. Tentacle. Yes, tentacle. I'm not going to get it wrong again. Load. I didn't even get up to here last time. I'll put it on the screen in a minute. I just got to make sure it actually loads. Yeah, that sucks. Trivia Murder Party. Because I like it. It's like my favourite Jackbox game at the moment. Just got to grab my phone, which is over here. Phone is on 100%, which is nice. It's loaded. I got to get myself in the game first, and then I will load it for you guys. Well, I will show it on the stream. Excuse me. It's not even in my bookmarks. It just knows that I'm there. The website is jackbox.tv. Okay, gotta go on the OBS. I'm purple this time. Gotta go to game screen. It's usually already loaded. And now we wait for more peoples. Hate disease. That's funny. Donut Queen. Hey, I like donuts. See ya, Kicker. Quick visit, but very much appreciated. And Tanara, one more. Someone green. Does Snoopy live with you? No, she lives with parents. We still have room for one more. Hey, we got someone else. Awesome. Everybody's in it. Let's play. Yeah. All you really need to do is go on jackbox.tv, and then you'll see a thing where you've got two options. You've got the room code and you've got your name. I just used my phone.
Wake up! Wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, a trial by fire to watch clean the unworthy. But in a down-to-earth, just a...
I get distracted.
Talking, but
I'm pretty sure you can play it on your tablet as well, as long as you have internet.
Okay, now.
One of my friends call me Doug Duck Sauce.
How much longer do we have to wait until the sun dies? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too.
My cousin did tell me this, but I forgot. Hey Joseph, welcome. The stream's a little laggy. I think it's because I've got so much stuff on my computer. I have internet, I have the Adobe programs, so it's probably doing all that. I did click, did it not accept it? 5 billion. Well, I got that wrong anyway. No, the questions are serious. Some of them can be a bit silly, but still too real. Turn it up on.
Let me ask you a question. So put a little thought into this. It's important. What candy is the best candy? Type an answer on your device and press
I
send
haven't
when
had candy
you're
in
finished.
so long because I kind of stopped myself.
Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Seriously, pick one you just don't like.
Chocolate orange is good. I'll admit that.
Time's running out. Just pick an answer that you don't like. The votes are in. I guess we can consider these your last words. Yep, you're a ghost now. But trivia's not just for those drawing breath. Keep playing and you might just rejoin the living. I mean, I was a ghost for a while, but I got better. Here's everybody's scores. It's a good way to compare yourself to others and maybe start to feel bad about yourself. Oh, and let's pay attention to the audience for a moment. They get lonely.
Two people in the audience.
And like an audience in most improv shows, you're just kind of there. Let's try another one.
Gin-gins. I've
If
heard
a
of them.
diner waitress asked the cook to make you a heart attack on rack, what would they bring to your table?
I don't know. I've never heard of this before. But no answers in chat.
Who picked this one?
Biscuits and gravy? Rightio.
The rest of you who are still alive, let's go someplace fun.
Fingers, 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 fingers. Come on, fingers.
Welcome back to the killing floor.
Biscuits and gravy? What?
We're going to play Chalice.
Ah, chalice.
I've given all the safe players a bit of poison to use. Pick a chalice to poison.
It's not fingers. I thought it would be fingers, but it's not. Fingers you're guaranteed to go through unless you decide to not click on one.
Talk.
Tick tock on the clock.
Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from.
They're also pretty.
You wouldn't believe how many Renaissance fairs I had to go to get all these chalices.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You still have a chance to survive, but you have to drink. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Oh, lucky. Ah, to know her. Bad luck in the last
Don't
round.
worry, it won't hurt. Your insides just
And,
melt.
you know, answering the questions correctly, that kind of helps.
I wish I had the rights to play a Belle Biv DeVoe song right now, but I don't. Here's how the standings are. Standing.
Aren't you funny? You're a pillar.
Alright, next question.
But he's still alive, Lucky.
A filet mignon and a strip steak are part of what bigger steak?
I'm not vegetarian or anything, but I don't know. I don't have enough meat. It's probably sirloin.
And the correct answer is this.
Oh, it was T-bone. Ooh, that was lucky.
Let's play a game. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern.
This one usually gets me because you don't know whether it's going to ask you for the weapons or the colours.
Alright, let's hide my toys. From left to right, what was the order of the colors?
See, I wasn't even looking at the colours, I was looking at the
And I will
weapons.
kill the weakest one in the pack.
Good luck. Come on.
Hurry
for
up,
that boy.
memory time is almost
Welcome.
over. This was the pattern. How close did you get?
Oh. Yeah, if you don't answer, it automatically
It
makes you
looked like you forgot
lose.
what was at stake.
What game are you playing? Trivia Murder Party, part of the Jackbox Party Pack. Fun.
Quick shout out to all my dead people. Sup, homies?
Sup. Meant to do that.
I've got more questions for you. What is the Canadian equivalent of a Grammy?
I don't know. No idea.
Time's running out. And the correct answer is this.
Juno. Cool.
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes you play
drawing
games and you
time.
know
I'm
nothing.
going to use this drawing technology for some of the other games, right? Overactive imagination. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished.
Oh, my drawing's not good, but I want to draw that. Well, then you should have lost.
Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. Seriously, vote for the drawing that sucks.
Well, you can still technically win at the end if you keep getting the answers right.
The votes are in. It's never really easy to put yourself out there like you did, but oh well.
Ooh, damn.
The art world is really cutthroat.
What?
Let's try this again. Assuming Kelly Ripa walks at a constant speed of 3.1 miles per hour, how long would it take her to walk around the Earth? Also assuming she can walk on water.
No! I don't know.
Time's running out. Who said this one?
No. The rest of you are silly. I don't want to say stupid because
Nothing
it's not
brings out the
stupid.
best in people like a big pile of cash. Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. Huddle up and talk about your strategy, dingalings.
Hello, quiet kitty.
Let's see who was a jerk and who was a sucker.
We're
If nobody's the
terrible.
victim, everybody's the victim.
We're dead. It is still smart, though, because you still get money. And you lose more if you don't take it.
Oh, you're all dead. Well, I need one of you alive, so there.
Donut Queen, you're alive
I
again.
brought you back to life because you're more or less doing the best. Okay, let's go. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Rogers and Hammerstein musicals. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit.
Seemingly moody. Thank you so much for popping by. Much
Time is
appreciated.
almost up. Let's see the right answers.
Would not have known that.
You move forward one space for every correct answer. Oh, you have to get answers right to get closer to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I have never heard of any of them. Never. I've never heard of one of them. Never. Didn't they have that whole alien thing, and one of them could have been an alien?
I get it. You did well.
Hey, puppets.
Here's another one. Red wine. Beware of the darkness.
Well, I'm probably not going to make it past halfway.
Goosebumps books.
I appreciate it. Thank you. How do I send messages on Insta? Your guess is as good as mine. It is slightly laggy. I think next time I should just turn everything else off. All of them! Although I kind of knew that because Dolan and I are rewatching the Goosebumps series.
Months with 31 days. Kill
That
your
was just
friend
lucky.
and come back to life. It's the only way.
I kind of went through my head of which days have 39.
Left-handed pitchers.
Now, if my brother was an option, say he's ambidextrous, but he uses his left hand for a lot of his sporting things.
The shadows are coming.
Donut Queen is still in the lead.
Water Pokemon.
Well, I suppose to be fair, if you had never heard of the series before, you'd probably only know Pikachu. Turned out we all pretty much knew that anyway.
Houses in Game of Thrones.
That is a really sucky question because I'm not too sure about one of those. Oh, Forrester is one? Damn. I'm stupid.
This is so exciting!
Looks like Donut Queen's gonna win.
It's lights up for you. Justin Bieber tattoos.
I don't know what that man's tattooed on himself. Sounds like Dolan's back. I'll have to finish it after this. I want to come back and stream some more games, but I can't 100% promise. I'm gonna eat, and then I'll figure out what I want to do afterwards. For a first game, congratulations, Donut Queen. There will be other games, and hopefully if when I'm finished eating I can just, you know, set up stream again. Yeah. You guys got close and that was fun. But I really do have to finish. I want to come back, but I can't promise. Pen's not. There we go. But I will have to turn this off. I'll keep Steam on, but I'll turn this off. Oh. Hopefully it will load back up. So I'm going to have to finish there. But hopefully I'll be back to stream in about 30 minutes or so. So hopefully I will see you guys again. But goodbye for now. I'll see you again in about, well, hopefully within an hour or within half an hour. Alright, just going to eat.